So, the problem we have here on earth is sin, that we continue to choose our own way. We fail and miss the goal. We betray one another and we break trust with each other and with God. And we do crooked things, we lie and we cheat and we steal. This is the reason why we're in exile and we can't be in His presence. God did make a way through the sacrificial system where they would kill goats and pigeons and animals, but still, only a handful of people could ever be in God's presence, and only for a couple of minutes, a couple of times a year. And this was not good. And God knew that this was not what He wanted. He wanted His people back in His presence again. And so His plan was to achieve that. And so He sent His Son. He sent Himself in flesh, in the form of a human, Jesus, to die because He is the only one who could ever live a sinless life, to experience the pain and the sorrow of living in this world and being wronged and hurt and doing right in the face of such sorrow and pain and tragedy and being killed for it. And that is what God did for us. In Romans 8, it said, "But God shows His love for us, that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us." And now we have to respond. For if you forgive other people when they sin against you, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. This is very important. And we have to remember that forgiveness is intricately tied to the word jubilee, which is also related to the word Sabbath. Because again, this comes from a different culture and a different time. So I am going to show you a video that is going to show you how Jubilee and forgiveness is about setting free people and lands and forgiving debt and making things right, because that's what God's heart is to make things right again. And eventually, He will make things completely right. He will bring back everybody who is in heaven, and He will remake the heavens and the earth, and He will join heaven and earth together, and there will be no more pain and no more sorrow, and everybody will be in His presence except for those who have chosen not to live God's way. They will get what they want, and they will be away from God's presence for all of eternity. So, when we sin and hurt each other, we do owe God for damaging His reputation. And the only way we can have peace with God is through forgiveness, through His forgiveness, and also through our forgiveness of one another. So I hope you enjoy this next video, and I hope it helps you deepen your understanding of the biblical definition of forgiveness by understanding Sabbath and Jubilee.